All right, Jesse, pro debut time.
Yeah.
Finally, how excited are you? Mixed martial arts debut on Saturday.
Excited, man. Excited. It seems like it's been a while. I've been trying to get a fight, so I'm excited to finally get one.
Yeah, very cool. I'm sure it's maybe a little bit tougher for you to get opponents than some other people because of your background. Can you maybe tell people that aren't familiar with you, your wrestling credentials? And I know maybe you don't want to brag too much, but just I'm making you do it.
Sure. Yeah. So I went to University of Illinois. I was a 3-time All-American, 2-time NCAA champion, 2-time Big Ten champion, and yeah, that's pretty much the big stuff.
Yeah, just pretty much, yeah. Not too shabby.
That's the big stuff.
I like it. Was MMA always something that you thought would come after your wrestling career? Does it kind of find you?
Not always. So I was always a big fan. Ever since I was a little kid, me and my uncle would watch fights like 9 years old, 8 years old, before it got real popular. So I've always been a big fan. I kind of started thinking about it when I got to college. My coach is really good friends with Israel Martinez, so I got hooked up with a striking coach, and then I got really close with Mike Valle out in Chicago at VFS Academy. So that's kind of how I kind of got, I wouldn't say transitioned into it, but kind of how I got acquainted with it a little bit more, made it more realistic.
Yeah, and I know obviously your wrestling credentials speak for themselves. You've accomplished a lot of solid athletic feats. You're used to the training. The getting hit, getting punched, all that stuff. Did it come easy to you? Is it an easy transition, or has it been kind of a difficult process?
Like I said, I've been kind of playing with it a little bit.
Yeah.
Not really in the fire, but I've been involved in MMA probably for about 5 years. Whether that's helping, I helped Yair with one of his camps. I've been out in Pittsburgh for a while. I was out at Stout MMA and Matt Factory with Isaac Greeley. So I've been around. So it's at first, like when I first got in there, to answer your question, it's kind of just natural reaction. You want to pull away, you close your eyes, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's not as it's funny to say that, but getting punched in the face isn't as bad as I thought it would be. It's not fun, believe me, it's not fun, but it's you get used to it like anything else.
So how long would you say your preparation has been focused on MMA? Like how long have you been preparing to be I know you had the wrestling kind of goes into it, but how long ago did you decide, I'm going to give MMA a shot, I'm going to do the training, I'm going to, that whole thing?
It's been kind of on and off. So I was competing freestyle as well, internationally. But like I said, I was real close with Mike Valle out in Chicago. So I've been going up there when I was training in Champaign. That's about 2 hours from Chicago. Mm-hmm. So I'd go up there and train with them. I tried to get a fight last maybe two falls ago. I can't remember what it was, but we tried. So I was out there living with them actually, and I tried to get a fight there, and that kind of fell through. And then COVID hit, and then just kind of life. So I'd say probably like the last 2 years I've been training pretty consistently.
Yeah, now that you're in MMA and going to have your pro debut, I guess what's kind of the goals you're setting for yourself? Like, what do you, when you wake up every day, kind of what's the dream? What do you envision in the sport?
Just get better, man. Kind of like I coach over at DC's Academy right now. Kind of like I tell these kids, just enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, enjoy every part of it. I know sometimes it's hard. I tell the kids sometimes it's hard. You don't want to cut your weight, or you're exhausted. You don't want to go to practice, but kind of when it's done, when the dust settles and it's all gone, you're gonna miss it. So just trying to kind of enjoy everything, see what happens, see where it takes me, and just try and get as good as I can, try and work as hard as I can, try and do as well as I can.
Yeah, and I know Bellator doesn't have a flyweight division, but do you feel like this might be kind of a little bit of a tryout for you at some, would you be able to fight at bantamweight if they came to you? And they're known for having their blue chip wrestling prospects, so.
Yeah, I mean, originally I was gonna take the fight at bantamweight if that's what it was. Luckily we got a catchweight, so. But yeah, I think I'd have to put a little bit more size on, maybe adjust my body a little bit. I'm competed at 125 since I was, a senior in high school. So I think I could make the adjustment to bantamweight. I would just have to make the right physical adjustments.
Yeah. Well, I guess last thing, if somebody tunes into your fight on Saturday, what do you think they're going to see go down?
Hopefully excitement, man. Hopefully it's exciting. Hopefully they just enjoy the show.
Awesome. Well, good luck, man. I appreciate the
Yeah,
time.
thanks.